My name is Eskil.
My name is Ingrid.
And today we are very excited to show you guys our van that we built ourselves from scratch. We are going to show you every little detail of how we put our layout together, and make sure you stay all the way to the end, because then we will reveal how much everything costs, including the car and all the materials to build it. All right, let's dive in.
Come on in, or not. Because we have this extension of our countertop so that we can put our groceries and stuff while we're cooking. So we can start with our overhead storage. Here we have our first aid kit and some books. We also have a small heater. It's electrical and it plugs right into the power outlets that we have under here. We chose to have an electric heater instead of a diesel heater because we are traveling currently in Spain and Portugal, and it's not that cold here. But maybe later, when we are traveling in Norway, when it's colder, we want to install a diesel heater, and we actually made a space under here. So if we want to install, we can do it later. It drags a lot of power, but it takes not so long to heat the van because we have insulated the van very good. We have some toiletries like body lotion and stuff here, and this is mine and this is Eskil's. Eskil has 3 toothbrushes. Why do you have 3? And my jewelry, and yeah, we can fit everything in here. And this is our newest family members. Our plants, we got it 2 days ago, and we have been living in this van for almost 2 months or something. And it's so cute. Like, look at it. We haven't got any names yet, so give us names for our plants down below in the comments, please. We'll be very thankful for that. So as you can see, here is our sitting group, and we are very happy how it turned out. And we have this table, it's a swivel, so we can turn it around. This makes it a lot more comfortable to work with a computer, so you can have it the way you want. So we have our pillows, and inside of the pillows we have clothes like hoodies and jackets, so we use all the storage we can get. And this one I got from my colleague. Thank you, Ingunn. Inside of this seat we have storage, not that interesting. And this one is a little bit bigger than the other seat. And inside here you can guess what we have. We have our toilet, and we are so happy with the design of this seat because it's super easy to just take the pillows off and open up, and you can poop or pee, of course. Many people don't poop in this one, but we do. We're one of those. So we just drag it out and whoop, whoop. And this handle is cute, as you can see. So under the table we have our propane or gas alarm. So if someone tries to kill us with gas, we'll notice it. Or if we have a gas leakage. We also have our 230 volt power outlets here for working and stuff. From the bottom to the top, make it drop. So we have our Maxxfan, and we're so happy that we bought this one. It's a little bit more expensive. I think it's one of the most expensive fans on the market, but it's worth it. It's so silent, and it can drag the air out and in. And we also have a skylight. If we breathe the air out of here when we cook, We get fresh air from the skylight, and that's super convenient. So moving on to the closet. And by the way, before we move on to this beautiful sun closet, I'll show you a picture, a painting of our hometown, Molde. We really miss Molde, but yeah, no problems. And we have our light switch, and we wanted to use like a normal big light switch that we use in our homes, so it will feel more like a tiny apartment instead of a van with like tiny switches and stuff. Moving on, we have this beautiful sun closet. I designed it myself with rattan and a stick saw. Is it called a stick saw?
Probably.
Yeah, maybe. I can get a picture of it. Yeah. So here we store our panties and stuff. Panties, socks, bikini, and I have clothes. I have all my clothes in all of the pillows, and in this one, in this one, and in this one, and Eskil has like one storage space. And inside here, Eskil has his charging station for his drone batteries, camera batteries, so that it stays hidden. So moving on to the fridge, we have this Sunwind 70-liter 12-volt fridge. It's a camping fridge, RV fridge, whatever you call it. It's super convenient and holds all of our food. We don't need any bigger. We actually thought about buying a bigger fridge, 100 liters or something, and I think that would be way too much. And it really looks like a normal fridge. It doesn't look like a RV fridge, so I really like that. Moving on to the softest part, the bed. So we have a 140 centimeters wide bed and 190 something in the length. We actually build out the walls where we have our feet and head, because we are very tall people. I am 182 and Eskil is 186 or 87, I don't know. We really love that we have the skylight over our bed, so when it's hot outside we can turn the Maxxfan on and we'll get fresh air in our faces when we are laying here. So we have this storage thing. I call it the bed table on the wall. We have a little cute aloe vera plant and our Maxxfan controller. So when we're in the bed, we can just turn it on and off. And we have our smoke detector over here. So this is super nice because if we want to go outside when it's dark, we can just turn it on. It's touch, and we can take it off because it's a magnet. It's rechargeable. So we have this light. We have these USB ports next to the bed. So it's super convenient to charge our phone. And this little light from IKEA, I bought like 5 or 6 years ago, never used it. And then it came in handy in the van. It's this super nice ambient lighting and we just love it if we want to read. We have this storage space along the roof, and I think this together with the sun is maybe my favorite thing. It makes the personality pop and gives it kind of life. And this is where I keep my clothes, my tops and my shirts. And this is Eskil's. Oh, you can see he's a lot more organized than me in many ways. Okay, so moving on to the kitchen. So our kitchen, I think that's our favorite, except everything else. Our favorite part of the van, because we use it all the time and we put a lot of energy into making everything. So I'll show you. We can start with this. We keep all of our oils, some of our spices, some vegetables. This is like the messy storage. We just tuck everything in there. The things we can't fit in here, we just put in here. Nice. Yeah. And we have the famous IKEA spice shelf, very nice. And our power outlet where we can use our smoothie blender. We have this IKEA tap in gold and the IKEA sink. I don't know if I like the combination with the metal, gray, silver and the gold, but it works. We have this Heatlux 2-burner stove and we bought from Sparlis. It's super nice, I really love it and it's easy to use. I've always been very scared of gas, but I've gotten used to it. Our 2-burner stove is connected to our gas that it's under here. So in here we put all of our cooking pots and pans and just some thermos and kitchen essentials. Whoop. We made this door on the outside as well because we wanted to be able to easily take out the gas and change it, but it's easy to change it from the other side as well, but it's cool to have a door on this side. In here we have all of our food, dry food, our cutlery. These drawers we got for free in Norway, like second-hand Finn. Under our sink we have the grey water tank. It's only 20 liters because every time we empty our toilet every third day or something like that, we also empty our grey water, so we don't need any more than 20 liters. And we have our trash can and some wine, wine and soap. So just things we don't use very often. So our countertop is actually 12 millimeters of plywood, and we just put some vinyl roll with this wooden look on top of it, and it worked pretty well. My wish is to have a real like wooden top, but it's very heavy, so we chose to go for this lighter version. So, our green wall, the color really gives kind of a balance in the room, and I feel so calm when I look at it. And the name of the color is warm green, I think. We decided to use the same color on the kitchen and the seats as well to make it feel like separate rooms in the van, because the bedroom is white and with rattan, and the kitchen and seating area is green, so it feels like different kind of vibes, you know. We put up this door, but we could not get our single seat approved for the van before we went on our journey, so we can get through though if we have to, but it's not the easiest way to go. We also have some storage space on this door for my shoes and small things. And there behind the seats we have all of our water and like extra supply. And we put up this little dream catcher we got from Eskil's mom. And here we have a lot of storage. We put our jackets, toilet paper, like all of our big clothes.
Okay, and the next section is the back of the car where we store all of our hiking gear. We have our electrical system here and our water tank. So we got everything nicely put into boxes. This is our surfing suits, some climbing gear, some chairs and backpacks. But I'm going to take all of this out to show you guys how we put together the electrical system and where we have our water tank. Okay, everything is outside, and I can now show you guys what we have inside here. First off, we have a shower that we use to shower ourselves and wash our suits. Turns on like this. goes right back into here, like that. You have an 80-liter water tank that we simply strapped into place here. We fill the water tank by opening this and putting a water hose inside here. And we got our water pump here. Water goes in through here. And then this goes up to the shower. And this is the one that goes to our sink. It's a FlowJet water pump. We're really happy about it. It's a little bit noisy. It's not the most noisy water pump, but it goes really quiet. And what I love about this one is that it keeps like a constant flow of water. Even if you're just having a small opening on the sink, it's not like it keeps a steady, slow flow. So it does actually feel like a normal sink that you would have inside a home. Now, the next, maybe the most exciting part, we made this wall here to protect our electrical system. But you can actually just pull this handle and the wall goes out like that. Okay, so to start off, we did everything ourselves. It took me 4 weeks to learn all the basics about how to put this together. It was definitely the part of the build that we were most nervous about. But now, having done everything myself, it feels very good because I know how everything is put together. That means that I myself can fix it if a problem arises. So here we got 2 lithium batteries. They are 125 amp hours each. So we got 250 amp hours in total, which is perfect for our use considering we have like an electrical heater inside the van. So right here we got our main switch. We got everything labeled so we can remember what goes where and what is what. So we wanted to have 3 options for charging the batteries in the van. So we have the option to charge through shore power and solar power and through DC-DC power. So the engine charges the batteries when we are driving. And we decided to go for Victron Energy's product. We're super happy about them. We've heard lots of good stuff. They are very user-friendly. They are all connected to Bluetooth, so you can manage and navigate everything from one app and track the settings and how everything is going. So this is the DC-DC charger that charges from the engine to the battery when we are driving. This is our solar charge controller. It charges up to 30 amp hours. And this is our Multiplus inverter. We wanted to make it feel more or less like a normal home by having the option to use 230 volts. We're super happy about it. We haven't had any issues with any technical stuff. So definitely recommend Victron Energy. Sponsor us. This brings us to the roof. We have this ladder here that goes out like this. Most vans come with a ladder that is attached to the door. We bought this van already with roof rails. Yeah, I really enjoy that the ladder goes all the way up and you can't really see it when we're not using it. So, come on up. So up here we have our surfboards just strapped around. They sit very well, and we got this 200 watts solar panel along with this 200 watts solar panel. Here you can also see our Maxxfan and our skylight. We are super happy about the build, and I'm sure all of you are very curious how much everything costs, and we are going to reveal that now.
So the final cost of this van is 343,000 kroners. That means,
which is approximately 31,000 US dollars. We think that is actually pretty decent. We tried to use cheaper materials, a lot of plywood. The most expensive part was of course the electrical system, which ended up costing about 4,000 US dollars.
Thank you so much for watching our van tour. Please give it a like and a thumbs up.
And subscribe to our channel to see any future videos from our adventure. Bye!
Bye!